Hello guys, and welcome to another tutorial for the GAC system. This tutorial is for version 1.2, which now supports Mecanim animation states. I will go through all the basic setups to get GAC running with Mecanim. Right now you can see me, I have a scene set up here. The character I'm using is Unity Mask Man that I thank the author from the asset store for allowing me to use this. It has a few animations, that's why I chose this for the demo. Alright, let's grab all the animations I need from the Unity Mask Man. Alright. Right now I have the base layer selected for this character. So let me add an idle stance, which is the fighting animation here. Okay, good. I'm not going to use any state in this tutorial. I don't need to use any state right now. Okay. So I have the first idle animation on the character. It's the default animation, so if I hit play, it should start playing the default animation. Okay, now I want to add in like a running animation. So let's get the run. Let's drag that in there. Okay, I want my fighting animation to transition to run. Let's make the transition, and I want it when I'm not running to transition back into the idle state. Okay, so now I have two transitions. Okay, I'll make a mount modification using a parameter, because later I want to be able to push a key and have the character, when I push my arrow keys, to have the character run, and when I don't push them I go back into idle state. So I have that set up. Let me add some more animations. I want all my attack animations now, so let's add punch left. Actually, make it easier, all I want are animation clips. So let's do that. Actually, it's giving me, let's remove these for now. Okay, let's leave those for now. Alright, now let's show all the animation clips in the asset folder. Let's do that. Alright, I'm going to need punch left and punch right. Okay, I want these to transition one way, so I want, after I punch, it transitions back into the idle animation. And let's add the Shoryuken animation. Let's make that transition back into the idle state. Alright. Okay, now I have basic few animations that I need to get this started. So let's start adding GAC to my character. Alright. So with the new update, GAC will recognize the controller type that you're using. So for this character I'm using the animator controller and not the animation controller. The animation controller would be the legacy, which I can switch to, but GAC will ask you if you want to switch to it, and if you do, it will reset anything that was set up in GAC, so be careful. So if I do that, it goes back and it adds an animation component for me, and then you can go in and add your animation clips if you want. But I want to use an animator, so let's use the animator and add GAC in. Alright, so let's start adding our animations. So I don't want fighting, I want my first animation, attack animation, to be punch left. Right now, let's add in another one, punch right, and one more, the Hadouken attack. Alright, I've written down all the information I need for all my animations, all the attributes I need to adjust. So for the punch, for the first punch, I want to make sure my link is set up here, and it's going to be between 5 and 9. Same thing with punch right. Let's do that. And with the Hadouken, it's 6.5. So, of course, with if you're not new to GAC, you understand how to set up your links and stuff from the previous videos. With the Mecanim animation, the difference using the Mecanim animations is that the Mecanim gives back information in a normalized time. It's different from the legacy animations. Just using the legacy animation controller, it gives you the actual amount of frames in the animation, but with Mecanim it gives you the time in normalized time. So you get from 1 to 9 to link your animations or do anything else with these attributes here. So let me finish setting up the rest of this. I know that I need to use hit. I'm going to use my basic hit detection for GAC, so I know I need to use that and set that up here. I want it between 1 there. Alright, same thing here. And here. Right now I'm going to use basic movement too. So let me add basic movement from, let's say, set it for 2.5 and 5, and I want to move it like 0.1 forward. We can add that, but it's a little bit slower. Alright, I think I have Hadouken set up. Let's also move with punching right between 0 and 0.3 of the frame. I'm going to move that by 0.1, 2. Okay. I also need to have, to use a hit detection system, I also need to set up, as per the previous tutorial videos, what layers I want to affect. So the punching bag in this demo is my enemy, and it has the enemy's layer. So let's make sure it's affecting the enemy's layer, as usual. And I want distance to be about 2. Let's give it a big angle. Same thing here. Nice big angle range. Same thing here. I can change the color, but I don't want to change the gizmo color for now. You can play with that if you want, though. I actually need to add the hit here too, so we put it between 1 and 7. Okay, so I think I have that set up, and now I want to have, let's use 2 activators for now. Okay, and I need to set a starter, so let me add punch left as a starter. Alright, I've written a script to move my character around, so let's use that. Maybe Maskman controller. Right now I can open that up. Alright, and I've referenced all I need to reference. Move direction here gets all the left and right arrows and up and down arrows for the controls to move the character, and then I rotate the character based on the move direction. Alright, the interesting part for this though is that I'm going to be using, I've already set it up, but I'm going to use a parameter to actually know when the animation should move from the fighting idle state to the running state of the animation. And it's only when move direction X and move direction Z have been changed. Otherwise, we set that back to false. So let's go back here and let's take a look at this. So that's what my parameters are for, so let's change that. Actually, let me add the parameter first. I need a bool called key push. So let's add that. And actually, let's add that over here. And I only want it to transition from the idle state into the run state if key push is true, and if it's not true, set it back into the idle state from the run state. So right now I can test that out. Alright, now I have the character turning based on my button push. Alright, let's click back on him. This was throwing an error. Right. Alright. Let's see. Alright, ignore that for now. Let's go back. And start setting up our combos. So now I have my first combo I want to set up. So let's add that, and I want to do my first simple combo, of course. Alright, tapping my first key 3 times. So from punch left to punch right, let's go into Hadouken with, this is a basic combo. And then when I set that up, let's add some activator keys. So I want to use punch left, activator 1. I want to leave it to default because default means I can hold down the button to do it. It's simple. And let's do button Z. Let's set that. Okay. Alright. let's hit play and try that out. If I push Z, my character punches. Okay. Let's stop that for now. Alright, let's take care of this error here. Alright, what this is saying is that I need to, I'm using hit detection right now because I've turned it on, but I haven't set it on the character to effect. So let's do that. First I need to add GAC's tracker for hits to know which target we can hit. And I've created a script here called hit, which basically has the character responding to any anytime it's hit. So if if this target gets hit, the character is going to be moving backwards and looking at the player character while doing it. So let's go back. If I hit play, let me see here. Alright, destroying. Ignore that for now. Alright, now my character is moving around. And I can punch with my Z button, and then I can do my basic 1, 2, 3 combo. As you can, if I open the GAC pack, let's go back to that. On the character, if I open that window, it would show the combo that I'm using right now. If I punch a character, he moves back. Because I've had hit detection added. I can hold a button too for that basic combo I have set up. Alright, let's stop that. Let's add some more combos. Let me see. Let's add a second combo, and let's change it up a little. Alright, let's add punch right again. Let's add a new activator. So if I add a new activator, I want a new animation state. And this is where I'll show you how layers are used for GAC. So let's call it second layer. Okay, move this out of the way. So when you're using second layers, if you want to go back to the first layer and not override the idle state, usually you just create an empty state, which will have the animations transitioning back into that empty state. So let's add a new animation called Shoryuken. Let's make that transition back. And let's when we add it to the state, GAC already knows what it is, so let's add that animation to use. And if you haven't noticed yet, GAC lists the names of all your states and then tells you what layers they are on. So Hadouken is on layer 0 and Shoryuken is on layer 1. so that we can keep track of it if you want to use different animations or the same animation name on a different layer. So let's add that. So I wanna also use the hit detection. Let's set that up again. And I want it to be between that and 5. And I want to move it a little. So let's move it. Let's move it between 2 and 5. And let's move it by 0.1. Okay. So now I've added the Shoryuken attack. Let's add it to my combo. There we are. And using the second activator. So let's add a new activator. Different key. 2. I'll have it do the same thing for now, do the same animation for now. But let's set that to X. And then set that as default button state. And then let's play that. So let's do this. And I want to do my second combo. Let's do that. There we go. And actually, it's moving a little slow for me, so let's speed it up. Let's change the speed to 1.5. Actually, that's 15. 1.5. Let's see if it's better. There we go. It's a little bit faster. There we go. And we can still go back to the basic combo that we have. I can hold the button down. And actually, I'm going to make that a little bit more faster. Let's try that again. There we go. A little bit more faster. And actually, with the hit detection, one thing I just noticed that I didn't do. I didn't set it to affect a layer, so it's not really affecting the player character. So let's do that by 2, and let's make that range, the angle a little bit lower. Let's play that again, and now it should be affecting. There we go. Now it's affecting the character. Alright, so the next thing I want to do is let's add some more advanced combos. Let's add a new animation in. Let's add that state. Let's put it, actually let's put it on this layer. So let's add, actually I'm gonna put this one on this layer, make that transition back, and then let's add the rest on the second layer. Alright, let's add a guard, make that transition, and let's add the backstep animation here. And make that transition back. Okay, let's go back into GAC and let's add those 2 animations. So let's add in front step, and then let's add in guard. Actually, let's add in back step too. And let's add guard. Alright, one thing I want to do right now actually is let's use guard as a starter, and let's go back into the activator. Let's change this Actually, I have to add it in here. Let's add it there. And let's set that as, so when, if I hit play now, and if I hit X, he guards. So you can use GAC to set up your button presses too if you want to do that quickly. So that's set. Let's go back. Let's add. Let's do backstep as a starter too. And I actually want to link into back. I actually want backstep to link into something else. So let's add a link to it. Let's do that. All the way up there. I'm not going to use hits because you're not going to be hitting using the backstep unless you want to do something else with backstep you want it to affect. But I don't want to do that. But I actually want to move the character when he's backstepping. So let's move him between frames 3 and 5. Bring that down a little. And let's give it a little bit more move weight than the others. Okay, let's give it 0.3. Actually, negative. I want him to move backwards, so I give him a negative 0.3. So let's do the same thing for front step. I want to use move. Let's move between, let's say 3.5 here and 5. And then add that with 0.3, move it 0.3, and move this back. Move this forward 0.3 and move this one back 0.3. Alright, so let's I think I have everything else set up here. Yep. So let's create an advanced combo. Alright, here's one other combo I want to create. Let's go into the punch animation, the punch right animation again with activator 1. Let's add that in. Let's move. Actually, let me add one more activator in here. Change that. Let's go use activator 3 and let's go into front stepping. Let me see. Let's go into front stepping by so we do punch left, punch right, then do a forward step. Let's add that in, and actually let's add my third activator here. And actually, let me see. Let me make. Where is that? Let's make. Let me see. Let's. I did add it as a starter. Let's add backstep so we can use it in the activator. So now when I hit activator 3, which I'm gonna make C, when I hit the C button, I can just backstep if I want. Alright, so let's add that in. So do punch left, punch right into a front step. Let's add another one into a front step. Let's do a Shoryuken. So let's do that and then make it activator 2. Set that one up. Alright, let's test that one out. That's our first advanced combo. I mean, it's simple to set up, but let's perform it there. Punch, punch. So it's punch, punch, and then into activator 3, which is the letter C. Let's do that. Punch, punch that. Actually, do I have a link set up for front stepping? Front step. Okay, I didn't have a link set up for front stepping, so let's set that up. That's why it wasn't working. I wanted to do it at 5. 5, that. Okay, now it should work. Alright, let's run around. Let's do that combo right now. So it's punch, 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 C. Alright, now we have the character. If I hit C, he backsteps, you can see, and the character moves. Let's do that combo again, and then he goes into a, he does 2 punches, move forward, and go into a Shoryuken. There we go. So let's create one more advanced combo. We have all the animations we need for this demo setup, so let's go into the combo menu and finish it up. Okay, actually for this time I actually want to start off the combo using a backstep. So let's add animations to the backstep starter, and let's add that. I don't want to do punch, so let's do something different. Let's do Hadouken with the first activator, which is the Z button, and then let's do Hadouken one more time. So as you can see, you can repeat animations to create that to make your combos longer, of course, but make it look unique. Let's do that again with activator 1, and let's add in a Shoryuken to end it off as usual. So right now all I'm gonna do is hit the backstep, which is as you can see in the activator, backstep is set up as control 3, activator 3 I mean. Let's hit play and test that out. Alright, let's backstep a little. Let's start it out. So it says backstep, punch, punch, Shoryuken. Actually, it's backstep, Hadouken, Hadouken, Shoryuken. There we go. And I can tap it if I want. There we go. And I guard counter. Backstep. Let's backstep, punch, punch, Shoryuken, punch, 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 Shoryuken. There we go. Look at that. Actually, let's do, it looks like I figured out something else. Look, let's try this one. And this wasn't created using GAC. I'm just messing around with it. Alright, let's try punch, punch, forward, back, forward. Let's try that again. There we go. I just created my own custom combo just by playing with the frames. So what the character does, it looks like punches right and left, then forward steps, then back steps, then Hadoukens twice, and then finish off with a Shoryuken. Alright, let's do that. Try that. Punch, punch. 1, 2. Let's punch, punch, forward. Punch, punch, forward, back. 1, 2. There you go. I just finished a custom combo. Okay. I think that about wraps up this tutorial. That's how you use Mecanim. It's a really simple and simple setting it up. What you don't have to do, as you saw that I didn't do here, I didn't make transitions from one handle that other stuff that you can handle. As you can see in my base layer, which I handle using the parameters of key pushing to get fighting idle to go into the run idle. Alright, thanks guys, and thanks for watching, and I hope you have fun with the new Mecanim update. Thank you. Bye.